Hey guys, so quick heads up, this is not your average topic video. Yes, it is going to revolve around the idea for the next topic, but it's also going to be a pretty much rant as to why I avoided said topic. What is that going to be? Well, you'll find out right now. So, in case you already haven't told by the picture, I did not want to do this. This topic revolves around Lori, a Walking Dead character and the wife of Rick Grimes in both the TV special and the comic series. Now, Lori is probably one of the most insufferable characters that I've ever seen or watched in a TV special, movie special, you name it. And this certain topic revolves around her surviving. Now, I know I kind of revolved around this around my What If Shane Killed Rick, but that did not focus around Lori specifically. I mean her surviving in general. Why did I avoid this topic, you might ask? Oh, I've got a bunch of good reasons. Now, first of all being her relationship with Rick. Now, on many occasions, if you did not watch seasons 1 through 3 of The Walking Dead, then spoilers, she would argue with Rick from time to time, and you ever wonder why Rick was the way he was in the show? It's because Lori kept telling him, don't do this, do that, or maybe do it something this way. It was just a revolved emotion around this. And to top her whole thing off with Rick, she also argued with many other people in the group. Andrea, for one, and in that argument, in season 2, it wasn't the fact over trying to protect Beth from killing herself that really got me in this argument. It was the fact that I actually sided with Andrea in this conversation because everything that she said about Lori in this argument, if you did not watch that scene, was spot on and true. Now, there are many characters that I don't like in TV specials and stuff like that, especially The Walking Dead, but Andrea is one of them. Now, how to count the ways about Andrea? I could go on and on about her sleeping with the governor, her making out with Shane, never resulting to anything, her butting heads with Dale on regular occasion for saving her life, but she is by far a much more standable person than Lori was. And I know a lot of people can probably pick up what I'm putting down. And how to count the ways with Lori even more. Now, she did have an argument with Daryl in season 2, I believe, which didn't really get as heated as her other arguments with other people in the group, but it still made Daryl even ticked off. Now, I know Daryl at this time didn't really develop as a good character. He was still in that kind of like off-putting stage because of Merle's influence, but it was still enough to know that Lori was in the wrong in that situation. Also, along with Rick, you ever wonder why Rick and Carl's developments in the show were the way they were? Is because Rick, he was basically never knew what to do because Lori told him all kinds of different things. And as for Carl, Lori never let him do anything. And anytime he tried to help, she would just brush it aside and said that he wasn't being safe enough or something like that, making him do homework during the friggin' zombie apocalypse and coddling him and basically never letting him train with guns and basically treating him as if it weren't a zombie apocalypse. And Carl, that's the way he was, and it just wasn't fair. And that's what really got me. Lori is just by far one of the most selfish, characters that I've ever seen in a TV show, regardless of anybody else but herself. She just doesn't care. And whenever she was pregnant, she even tried to kill her baby. Granted, I know there was a reason behind that because she didn't want it to die in the apocalypse, but you still could have found a way. And that's like treating Carl as if he didn't matter and then just shooting him. It's no different. And Lori just is without a doubt one of the worst characters in the series. And another thing, sleeping with Shane on regular occasion before Rick showed up and then came back into her life. Now, I know that they thought Rick was dead. I can get that it was a justified decision, kind of, but still, it's just wrong. And even after Shane raped Lori at the CDC, she still talked to him and treated him as if nothing were the matter. Are you serious? Why would you do that? Treating someone like that as a regular human being is just not right. Lori just didn't care. And then we get to the whole Rick killing Shane scene, and even after that, after all was said and done, Rick finally getting his gain back in the group as the main leader and killing Shane and explaining to Lori why it happened and such, she was still mad at him. Why? Like, I get that she had some time with him, more than enough time to actually get into some kind of relationship with Shane since she thought that Rick was dead, but when your husband's back and trying to make things better and, like, trying to solve stuff with you, why do you side with Shane in that moment? That just made her more of an insufferable character. The only good thing that I think that Lori accomplished as a character in The Walking Dead is saving Beth's life until season 5, whenever she died in the hospital. But she at least saved her from dying in season 2. That is the only thing that she did. Besides that, everything else about Lori's character you can skip. And I put off this topic about Lori surviving because Lori is by far, like I said, the most insufferable, selfish character that I've ever seen, only caring about her own well-being regardless of others. And I do not blame Andrea or anybody that called her out before calling her out. And I can see why many people avoided doing this kind of topic revolving Lori, because she is by far not a likable character in the series at all. But I digress. With all that out of the way, I decided to take a look on it. And whenever I was recommended this kind of topic by one of my fellow subscribers, that just was... it made me do some thinking. Did I really want to do this? And the frightening answer came back. Yes. But if I were to do this kind of topic and actually make it an accomplishment, I didn't want a half-baked story. I wanted to make Lori someone that could actually be liked if she survived her pregnancy, and make it a good story, like what if Amy survived? So, here we are. Hello, everybody. It is Nick here with another Nick's Topics Walking Dead What If Topic video. And on the next time you see me, we will be taking a look at what if Lori survived the pregnancy. And that's it for the update on the topic. Now, I am truly sorry if this was more like a rant video, especially to those of you who actually like Lori and appreciate her character, but I just wanted to share my story on why I think that Lori just wasn't likable in the series. Nothing about her, besides saving Beth's life until season 5, nothing really made her likable, and I bet lots of you can pick up what I'm putting down. But, like I said, I digress. I'm going to be making a multiple-parter to What If Lori Survived, where I've actually come up with a decent, good story that actually makes Lori a likable character and resolve her issues with Rick after she survives the pregnancy. Now, I hope that you guys are looking forward to that, and I hope that this rant didn't bother you too much. Until next time, guys.